I don't know what they have going on. But they basically reference the 19th of November, which now was like 2.5 weeks ago. So it seems like she went to go to meet up with Tasha K quite some time ago, which is interesting. So I don't know. Let's get into it and then we'll just stop along the way. If you guys have any questions, let me know.
Yeah, I know that.
And then it just always seems like she's so bothered. She's like riddled with anxiety. She's an interesting
Hi.
person.
You so silly. I'm fine. I'm fine. Drank some tea. I mellowed out. I'm good. How are you? Oh, yeah, I mellowed out.
She really doesn't sound like she has anything to do. I drank some tea, I mellowed out. Okay.
Oh, for you. I know, right? I decided just to stay away, to stay off of it. That's all,
And that's a
honestly.
lie. That's a lie. That's a lie because let's look at her. Let's I'm sorry. I'm like I'm not going to do anything and then here I am already jumping in. I'm going over to her channel. So on the 19th when this call was supposed to have taken place, when I pull up her channel, she was posting stuff. When did she start posting stuff? 12 days ago. 12 days ago would have been on or about somewhere in the neighborhood of the 19th, maybe even beyond before that. She posted calls dated 3 weeks ago, 21 days ago. She posted the first call that was dated 11/2, then 11/14, 11/16. She's been recording and posting these calls consistently. So she's telling him that she's not doing anything the 19th and she's staying off social media. But little does he know, she started a YouTube channel, or maybe he does know. But contrary to what she's stating, yeah, you've started a whole YouTube channel and you're posting videos and making comments.
See, a lot of people do. They don't read the comments, and then they don't have nothing to worry about. It doesn't bother me because, like I say, if I don't know you, your words cannot affect me. You get me?
But we know that's
So
true. That's not true
I don't know
because
none
she's
of the
very
people.
bothered
I
by the
just feel
comment
like the whole
section.
thing with her was just, you know what, a little bit surprising, but not surprising. I'll leave it at that. What did you eat today? For real? Are you doing your jumping jacks for your heart exercise?
You imagine Nesto in there trying to do some
Yes,
damn
sir.
jumping
Every day, gotta
jacks.
exercise your heart. I need to leave. I am chilling on the couch. Is what I'm doing. That's it. Chilling on the couch.
It's just so hard to believe that Miss Real Estate Mogul, Miss Land Developer, Miss Strip Club Aficionado, Miss I'm opening a gay club, Miss I'm opening a restaurant, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I got this business. Somebody wants me to run this. Somebody wants me to general manage that. Coach for Nesto. I mean, it's just amazing that someone who has so much to do is constantly laying around doing nothing.
That's
Attorney,
it. That's
coach,
all.
damn grandmama,
Oh my God.
babysitter,
No, I ain't gonna say.
counselor,
No, I was
butcher,
looking at
baker,
something.
candlestick maker. It's
Okay, so
just
this
always damn laid
Corey
up.
Holcomb
Oops, my bad.
has a podcast, and
And then she's worried about this Corey Holcomb guy. Why are you so worried? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, boo boo. Why are you so worried about damn Corey Holcomb? Like, it's funny to me how they latch on to certain people. And I'm glad I'm never one of them because y'all, nobody has to, they don't have to latch on to me like that. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's weird. It's so weird. And maybe in a way, those are like people that they kind of fan over a little bit. They like their commentary. Like the other day when I was saying, it seemed like Dre didn't know whether to be amused, by grown woman's commentary, and her commentary is funny. It's like he didn't know whether to be amused because he was tickled or to be mad because it touched a chord on something. You know what I mean?
I just save all of the stuff. That's all because he
Oh, she
made some
talks so
derogatory
slow.
comments. You know. Oh, he did. Yes, and I was like, wow, really? Is that what, And the guy was like,
Oh my
one of the
god.
co-hosts was talking about yeah, his voice. And I'm like, people can't help how they talk or how their voice is. If everybody Jack feel hurt.
What was the point in telling Nesto that another man is like, giving him the business about the way he speaks or his voice? Like, what was the point? It's like she is very much a narcissist, also, which I know that's like so overused in a cliche now because it's so like everyone's a narcissist or something, which maybe all of us do have a certain tinge of a narcissistic quality or tendency, but most people don't rest in that as a full attribute to their personality, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, this man's sitting in jail for a year and a half, and all you do every day, Sonya, is call him up and give him more shit to worry about. It's like, if you really care about this guy, why are you bringing him drama?
Heart exercise. Yes, I am. Make sure every day you gotta exercise your heart. Yeah, I'm doing that. I don't want my shit to clog up or else. No. No. Sound like you're laying down. I am chilling on the couch. That's what I'm doing. That's it. Chilling on the couch. That's it. That's all. Oh my
Shanice,
God.
did I say hi to
My
you?
No, I was looking at something. Okay, so the Corey Holcomb has a podcast, and I just save all of the stuff. That's all because he made some derogatory comments. You know. Oh, he did. Yes.
Oh, he made
And
some derogatory comments.
I was like,
So
wow, really?
what?
Is that what, And the guy was like, one of the co-hosts was talking about yeah, his voice. And I'm like, people can't help how they talk or how their voice is. If everybody, if every man had one, deep, sexy voice, you know what I'm saying? And all the women sounded like this. I mean, okay, that's like everybody looking alike or everybody being the perfect body or the perfect height or the perfect shade of whatever color you want to be. Like, no one can control their voice, their tone of voice. Who are they talking about? He was talking about your voice.
He
Talking about how you
Nestor didn't
sound.
even
And I
know
was
what he was
like, oh
talking
my
about.
God.
Like, why would
Like
you
you
bring
look
that?
they just
What's the point in bringing that to
it's
his
crazy how they just
attention? Like,
everybody
what was that gonna do? I don't understand her. It's like she
I
has
think he had
nothing else
like
to talk about.
250,000 views on that one. Yes, let's say it's for some reason, like I said, it's just it's making its way through everybody's little site or little podcast or for some reason.
She's such a
Like
weirdo.
a lot of
She's
stuff
so
is just
like
so it's just like so high
fake.
school. That's just this reminds me. This is high school. Perfect scenario. This is high school. This is high school. All of this stuff is high school,
This is high
and it's
school.
sad that
It's
these
high
are
school.
actual grown adults for the most part.
Do you guys notice how they all repeat themselves? Like Shirley, one thing that kind of gets on my nerves listening to Shirley calls is she's like, it was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. It was, yeah, yeah, it was bad. It's like, damn, if she doesn't repeat something four times, it's crazy. I don't understand why these people repeat everything. Like, this is high school. This is high school. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it's high school. It's high school. Like, damn it, what is wrong with you people? Do you guys notice, or is it just me that notices this? Because it's very aggravating that they repeat so much stuff. I just find it strange.
35 plus, or let's say 30 plus,
And then she
in
always
age,
calls
and
Nesto
it's just
old,
all
and he's only 3 years older than
let
her.
me talk about her and let me talk about him and how he sounds and just little stupid stuff. It's just it is just funny. It's like let's what I'm saying. I'm just like this just but I guess it's how they act. This is the new thing because when you go on other people's site and look at other things about other black topics, it's the same scenario. It's all negative. You go to People Magazine and they talk about somebody and everything is, oh, I feel so bad, or it's positive, uplifting, you know, it's that
It's just
tone.
so
You get me?
funny how
But when you
these
get on the black
two
site, it's
have
all
made up their mind that everyone's out to get black people, but then black people are pretty much destroying themselves. It's like these two are just, I don't know. That's part of this story that aggravates me so much because self-hate is probably something that kind of gets on my nerves a little bit cuz I don't know why, but it's just the self-loathing for me that she is so negative about black culture and she has such a negative low opinion about the things that black people do because maybe she's had some bad experiences, but she's like a whole trick. Maybe you've run into people that don't like you. It's you. It's not cuz you're black. They're not no one's picking on you because you're black. You're just strange, and then it's like all black people are awful because however she feels, and then Nesto's got a bad impression of black people too, but then they feel like white people are just out to get black people. It's crazy. Yes, the repeating is so
Negative,
annoying.
all negative, all well, she
It's
probably
all
it
negative.
was money grab or it was this
It's
or
like at
just
least
talking about
twice
anybody's
they'll repeat
situation,
something.
or divorce.
And that happens. I mean, I'm sure I've repeated something once or twice, like, when your brain is catching up to your mouth. But damn it, three and four and five times, it's like weird.
Did you know that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union are
Who
getting
cares
divorced?
about Dwayne Wade and
Oh, they
Gabrielle
got divorced?
Union?
Yes, they're getting divorced, and there's one other couple of 2 days I saw.
Now,
My mind is bad,
if
but yes.
Nesto wants
And
to
so
know
now
why he
Yeah,
beat
they
the
did
bitch assness,
all that
it's the
shit.
fact
all
that
of
he
that, and
even
now he's talking about
cares.
how she was mean and she was just, which we you can always tell that. But I
Look,
was
as
just like,
quiet as it's kept, Gabrielle Union does seem like she had Dwayne Wade by the balls, but at the end of the day, like they always say, you get them how you lose them how you got them. And Gabrielle Union knows that she was on borrowed time throughout this whole entire relationship, and she needs to just be thankful she got her daughter, and they were splitting bills, so she was probably not out of anything. She's not in Shirley's position, obviously. Gabrielle has coins, and she'll be just fine. So but the fact that Nesto got excited to hear this news was hilarious.
wow, he's saying she was mean and she was this, and now she's trying to talk about his sexuality. I was like, that shit is. They both needed a non-disclosure agreement between the both of them. Like, this is crazy. Who saw that
What?
coming? Yeah, but nothing's forever. It's just everybody have their their time frame, and nothing's forever. So
Wow.
yeah, I was kind of thrown from that. I was like, ooh, wow, really? I'm too.
They went through all of that with the kids and all that shit and the sexuality shit with the kids. And
I
that
don't
shit
know how
crazy
that
to me.
part's gonna play out, but I just, but and they just did those commercials together. But everybody sometimes put
Is
up.
this shit real or they
That's the
just making
thing. You
stuff
don't
up?
know if it's just a front or if it's if it's just the contract's up and now it's time to get it. You just don't know what the scenario is because they said the same thing. I was watching this other guy's podcast, and again, I can't put the energy of belief in it by just listening how they talk about you and I. So it's like I don't put the energy of
Talk
belief.
about who?
So they
Talk
were
about who?
talking about hold on before I forget. What was he talking about?
I wonder, okay, so the 19th.
Oh gosh,
So the 19th,
drew a
they
blank.
must have talked on the phone
He was talking about.
quite
Hold
a
on,
bit.
don't say it. I'm trying to think. Oh God, I had it in my head. Oh God, who was this man talking about? Oh, he's talking about Lori Harvey and Damson because they broke up, and they
Who?
were just Steve Harvey's daughter broke up with her, the guy from Snowfall.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they was just he was just saying was she this or was it a rain situation or yada 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 and I was just like. I
Okay.
mean, it's crazy. It's all crazy. This new Instagram internet world.
Okay.
Can we go back to the
Okay.
'80s? You know what I'm
Well,
Girl.
you just what happened is you just woke up this morning and you got hit with a bang. That's basically what it is. So
Not
the
so
song
much as that. I want to say it's just a long, drawn out. Like, is it still going on? That's what it is. It's more so that because your situation is dragging, you know, and then this
right.
is dragging, and it's like you things that in life you would want, especially negative things, to just go and come and be over with. She don't want it to drag 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. This is what, almost a year this stuff's been out. You know what I'm saying? And then this 2 years coming up in another 7 months or whatever, with your situation just being dragged out,
Right.
and it's crazy. But
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's
I
just,
just don't
what I'm talking about, because
understand
it's
why
basically you're
Nesto
going through, you're
hasn't
sitting
caught
in there
on
with the
yet that
ongoing thing of
she
another day. I
is
wake up and I'm still here,
what she's
and this
doing.
this crap is still going on, and it's just, every little, you know
Kickoff.
every way they can try to play this. The state is just, they're using all of these little, guidelines to extend it. Okay, so we charge him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then we'll wait 4 months and then charge him again with this, and then we're waiting and we'll charge, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, they're stagnant. The
It's
situation
like she's not really
dragging it
trying to
out
help him
because
with his
they need
case.
to
She
buy
just
time, because they're
wants to
trying to
like
find
gossip
something. That's
about
all.
the
They're
case.
trying to find something. Something
Like
needs to hit. So if we
she's
just
doing
add
exactly what I'm
charges
doing.
out like this, it's going to buy us time. It's going to buy, because he has to have done something. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep throwing stuff and keep throwing stuff out there and stuff, and then we go to court and it's like nothing. And I'm just so shocked that the judge just sits there and doesn't say, you know what, we need to dismiss this, because you had this man sitting in jail. You gave him a high ass bond. You came to court with no evidence. All you came in here with is just an accusation from a person, and that's all you. You brought no supporting evidence. Dismiss. Come back when you have something. How about that?
Well,
And
you want
respect a person's
Tatasha K
rights,
didn't bring your
because we all
notebook,
know
didn't
people
bring any
lie, police lie,
information.
prosecutors lie. So it's
You
like,
went all the way to Tasha K's program. The video, I don't know what it's doing, but the pre-interview got well over 100,000 views. The after party interview got well over 100,000 views. Tasha K said it's gotten tons of views over on her private site, the actual interview, which I'm sure that's coming soon. Whenever that comes, we will definitely talk about the interview in its total. Um, any of you guys who've seen it, make sure if you're on the replay to comment down below. Let me know if you actually saw it on Tasha K Live. Um, you know, I don't know if she'll put it out next week or whenever it'll come up, if it'll ever come out. Hopefully it will. But I don't think it worked out for her the way that she intended. I really think that she thought that they have a compelling story, and I think she thinks she's so beautiful that someone was going to be captivated by her. I don't know what this woman's very, very, very strange to me. So I'm not really sure. I don't have a good read on it, but I guess we're gonna, we'll figure it out sooner than later. But yeah, let's keep going. We're about 10 minutes in. There's only 20 minutes left.
like until something, like, they, for the trust they put in the police still, especially Roswell, after all the articles and all everything and everything that's happened with them, and that, and I don't know if Fulton County is so busy and so distracted.
It really was good just from like a train wreck standpoint. It was like a legit shit show. I'm telling you, if I could show it, I just kind of want to respect what Tasha K asked for. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Ernesto showed his natural black ass. And when I say he acted like a complete ass, girl, he acted exactly how you would have expected him. At least if I had an expectation of what I thought he was gonna act like when he's mad, girl, it's a whole mess. He was pissed when he got off the phone. Pissed. And then she acted like a complete bird. She acted like a complete nincompoop. Like the demeanor that you saw on the pre-interview portion, it was that and then some, and lots of fidgeting. And also because she had that phone recording next to her on the floor trying to be slick. So I'm just wondering, I don't know if they caught her at the moment when she was doing it or they saw it later and confronted her about it. But either way, she's a trash can.
With everything else they got going on or whatever, that they don't even think to say, hey, where did this come out of? Because everything that come out of these certain cities, we need to really evaluate, because they have a history in their police department of bad arrest. So we need to really, 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 you know what I'm saying? It's like, but
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
I just hope I don't start doing all that repeating because there's a couple of people on the YouTube streets that do that. like have to say a word 2 and 3 and 4 times. As far as Roswell Police Department is concerned, I don't know. I know that there are police out there that are problematic and there have been some ethical violations and things of abuse of power, but it's in relation to the amount of people that there are out here. I mean, why is Ernesto the most unluckiest man in the world? Why is it that everything seems to just happen to him? I don't get it.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that what's going on out there in the world gonna be going on free. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know. You think that? You
That's
think it'll
basically
last that freaking long? Sheesh.
what you say.
I hope not. I hope they get bored.
But that ain't
Disinterested.
what's on. It don't sound like it. It's like yeah, okay. It seemed like nobody had no problem at all until I got in here. It's amazing to me. Nobody ain't had a balls to even come out their mouth on one sideway of nothing. Now I'm like, everybody got all the balls and don't even know me. That's crazy to me.
Well, that's what they do. They think that's what I said. Any article that come up in the black community, they do the same thing with that person. They do it with everybody. They're just dragging us out, I guess, because your case is still they're paying attention and they just want it. You know how you hear somebody get arrested and you don't think about it no more, and then you just let
Right.
it go to the next story. So that is what's not happening because okay, this came out last year, and then you would think somebody move on to the next story and be like, oh, but it's like they keep rebirthing it and just keep playing it over and oh, this gave me this many
So,
likes, so
so,
let me.
so why has it been giving you a headache for a whole week?
No, I think not. But I only had a headache that one day. Which was what Thursday. No, I mean it didn't. I don't know. I guess I need this thing to be open so I could be distracted. Is what it is. I have too much empty time on my hands where I'm not busy enough to just you know think about something else. You know.
How is it that you're not busy enough? Don't you have plenty to do? Don't you have a million businesses? I mean, it's like, how do you not have enough to do?
Well,
It's fine. It's
only
cool.
thing, only thing you need to concentrate on is one thing. That's it. What you say you started out with 2 weeks ago.
Mhm. Mhm.
You need to stay on that. That is it. That's gonna be all right. Yeah, stay on that because time is going by. Yes, it is.
Oh my God, yeah. So my brother told me some good stuff on that as far as you don't know.
Okay,
I'll text that to
I
you.
got it.
Oh,
I got it.
all right, I'll text that to you. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, you gotta stay on that. You gotta stay on that. Yeah, that's gonna give you what you need. Yeah, stay focused on that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
the
what.
other stuff ain't done. The other stuff ain't. You can sit back, eat your popcorn later on and laugh at it, like TV show later. But right now, you gotta put some work in. Yeah,
That's what I'm about to do.
That's what I'm about to
that's all. That's the
do.
best thing I can tell you. That is the best thing. Ain't no best. That is the best thing. Yeah.
Right.
She
So
better hurry up
Stay
because at a
focused.
certain
You gotta
point,
stay
you're going to
focused.
not want to be
Exactly.
working.
That's what I want you to do. Get off balance. Yeah. Stay
Mhm.
focused.
If I had to get up and go to
Everything
3
will be
jobs
okay.
every day, girl, I would just die.
Yeah.
I would die.
Yeah.
I just
Okay, that's
cannot.
fine. They
At this
permanent
point in
or
my
they
life,
permanent. That's
hell
all that
no.
is fine. But it
Never.
ain't nothing. Yeah.
And babysitting a
It's all
grandbaby
good.
too.
I need to do. I need to find a
And
skating
she
rink
got
and go skating because I
slinging
want to
beers and managing restaurants and
Well,
hit that
whatever the
workout.
hell she
But no, I
does.
could
You
do
got to
this.
be kidding.
Rollerblade. I could do
Hi,
rollerblade. I could do
Serena.
that.
Hi, boo boo.
okay.
That's
Okay.
exercise.
Well, you don't want to stress yourself out, you know. You shit don't grow real super long and everything. You don't want that shit goddamn haywire on your ass.
All right. Yeah, we need to stress that out. That we're not about to do, right?
We're
Oh my
having a little
gosh.
Yeah,
watch party.
yeah, man.
You know what? It's not even that serious for that to even happen. I have to be seriously on some like for that to happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well, everything else is running smooth, so you should be okay. Yeah.
yeah. Just be
So
focused.
just okay. Let all them do it. Get them little chat, them little 2 pennies they get. Because at the end of the day, they got whatever they got. They got to come on with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the rest of new shit today. Some new information.
Oh, good.
So yeah. So that just stay on what you on right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Are you writing every day like you're supposed to?
Absolutely, I
Are
am.
you
You can't
writing
tell.
every day? Can
Yeah,
he
I can tell. I
spell?
was reading it. Yes, I can tell. Yeah.
I swear to God, I think Nesto can't write. And with the tablet, you don't need to know how to spell because if they have a voice recognition or the voice option, all he has to do is talk into the tablet. And they may have it reading accessible, so he may not even have to know how to write and read at this point. I mean, there's a lot of people, all you have to do is use the accessibility tools for the device to be able to read to you and for it to take dictation. So I'm sorry. I just, for some reason, I just don't think Nesto is literate.
Oh, okay, okay. So I know they can't beat me. I the ones that talking is they cannot beat me. Trust me. And that bilingual shit they're talking about is nothing to me. So let them just keep on whatever they're doing. That's fine. Yeah, they talk about the football player. What's the boy Manchester Sierra?
They did what?
They talk about Sierra husband.
Oh, I know.
They dog him all the way out. And he got millions.
They find something. That's just.
Yeah, they gonna find. They talk about her too.
Yeah, they're gonna find. They're gonna find. Right.
Did he say Sierra?
Everybody for some reason gotta have insert an opinion on everything. But you know what? That's fine if you purposely put your like Jada, how like she go on and do the interviews and insert herself and put her business out there. That's one thing. But when you don't put your business out there, you know what I'm saying?
Someone told me that they saw her shirt, that Karl Lagerfeld button down chemise at Fifth Off Saks for like $49.99. Just let y'all know.
Like, all right, I'm not trying to hear that. You know, so
yeah, that's a different game, bro.
Yeah, it's different. And you put yourself and you go like these. You know what's crazy? And I kind of got off Instagram. Just my page is closed, but just watching the stuff. I guess I just started looking at tiny houses and whatnot. But
she's such a liar. Like, why is it that she has to preface all the time? I just got off the internet. I just got off the internet. Oh, I was just looking at tiny houses. It's like, girl, would you stop?
Women be going at it with their men, dude, husbands, or whatever, and then they put it on live. Why they going like I don't know if it's a skit or if it's just let the whole world see what's going on today or this argument me and him about to have. Like it's like no. But what would be the point? What is up with?
Listen, man, people like anything to get them off of their shit. They thinking about all day long.
I'm talking about the people that's putting it out there. Like, why would I get into it with somebody and they be like, "Oh, let me put this on live." So everybody,
welcome everybody. It's our
world
first member live.
Me and him, you know what I'm saying, beefing out.
We'll get a time together where we'll do this like once or twice a month, like every other week. Even if we do it every week, once a week now, like through the holidays, and then just like every other week, a private member live, or if there's something interesting to talk about. Some of these lives will just stay here for the most part, and then some lives will I'll just repurpose and put them out edited. But the original member lives will always stay here. So just so you know, sometimes I might record something and just put it out. I don't know, but I'll usually let you guys know ahead of time. Like this is just a private recording, and then I'm gonna put this out. I'm just gonna record it with you guys for whatever. But yeah, I just figured, you know what, let's just do this. Um like this, and I don't even know, this video, I'm gonna be honest, was so dry. I wasn't really motivated to put it out to YouTube streets. I might tomorrow, but this might just stay a member reaction, just because like I feel like this video is kind of dry, and I feel like she thinks everybody is like sweating her and like she's hot shit and everything, and she's really not.
Out or whatever. I get it if your life is in danger and you want somebody to witness a crime, maybe. Like I get that part because that's a good little, even though some guys don't care, they kill them on live and all that anyway. But just to say, maybe solve the crime, I get that part. But when you just have like just a general like argument, or me and her got into it, or I got she had an OnlyFans page, and her and her husband was having an argument, and she go put it on live so for the whole world to see, and then her cutting into him.
And it's like, and what was the purpose of bringing that up? Like, What was that in relation to you guys were just talking about Sierra and Russell Wilson, and then you bring up that you're on Instagram, and why are women bashing their men, their husbands, whatever, on live streams? Why are you recording Nesto unbeknownst to him and putting it on a YouTube channel, you dummy? Like, can you explain why you're doing that?
You know what I'm saying, making him look less of a, man in a situation, right? And it's crazy, like that you would do that. Like, unless you're getting divorced, why would you be that messy with your marriage to do that? You know?
Because
Ma'am, you were married for 4 months. Now, I don't know what was surrounded a 4-month marriage. Did the man drop dead? Did they just didn't work out? Did she ever say it was divorce? She said she was married for 4 months. I don't know if we ever got any detail. Was it a divorce? Was it a death? Like what happened? But at the end of the day, like what kind of marriage advice are you trying to give? Relationship advice when it doesn't sound like it's been going very well for you? And you're sitting up here being
Yeah,
inappropriate with a married man?
they probably need to unplug. They need to unplug internet. That's the first thing that's gonna go when we go to war. So that's gonna be like the only upside to it.
well,
Oh my
tomorrow is
god,
the
she's
20th,
so
so we ain't went
random.
to war yet. So what you talking about?
Okay, so we are going to war. What I say?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Man, I
Stop
was
looking
watching
at
the
all that.
video. I watched a lot of videos, right? They were, showing the children in Gaza that were blown up, heads split open. This one boy they were carrying, he looked to be like 12, and they were
Like this whole part was so inappropriate. Like it was like, why are you even talking about this? I mean, I don't know.
carrying him and running him
Girl.
like to shelter or whatever, and both of his ankles were like blown, and you could just see his feet just dangling by like a vein or something. It was crazy, and I'm like, what the hell is going on with Israel that they just really don't just care about people? Where you just killing people? Just it is just so much hate in this world. That's all it could be. That's all it could be. It's just hate. People are just hateful.
Yes, they are.
They hateful.
So yes, they're very devious, very demonized, all that. All you got to do is look.
That shit is true.
And
Like y'all
now
are going up.
Nesto is like the
They
voice.
had this one
Yes,
baby
they
that
very
was inside
evil,
the mom,
very
and I guess they delivered her.
demonized, very
They showed her dead.
everything.
She looked to be about 8 months. She might have been 8 months pregnant or something like that. She had
Girl,
umbilical
it's just
cord, and they just
disgusting.
holding these dead, babies. And I was just like, this is crazy. But the thing about with how the Israelis are doing the Palestinians, if they look at them how white Americans look at black people. They're just a little bit more civilized on how they fuck us over. But they're a lot more brutal over there in Israel because just what I'm saying, just because they want that land. That's all it is. They want that land. And they would have
She's
been
just
much
got it all
nicer
figured
if they just went
out.
over there and just
She's got
paid
it
them to
all figured
relocate.
out.
But we don't want to leave. Okay, well, y'all need to move. Like here go $100,000. Go on this side, or let's switch or something. Other than I'm just gonna drop a bomb and just kill you. But they say it's war, it's money and war. So my brother told me they got a $10 million life insurance policy on every soldier. So the more
A
soldiers
$10
of
million
ours
policy
that
on every
die
soldier.
when we go to
It
war, the
this
government get
type
paid. He
of
said they might get a
misinformation.
family $50,000, but the government get paid every time soldiers die. So you remember the one last war we had, it was like, oh, 3,000 soldiers died. Do the math. 3,000 times 10 million
And it's like
per
just
person.
because someone says something doesn't make it
That's
true.
crazy.
So your brother gives
That's
you
crazy.
some
That's why they
information,
don't
you
care. Well,
think
they
it's
don't care for two of them. They
valid,
don't care because they don't care about us.
and
And
now
then they
all of a
don't care
sudden
because it's just, an end to
it's
their wounds and
facts.
going out there and fight for me. And if you die, you die. Good luck.
Mm.
And if you come back screwed, we got nothing for you. Got nothing for you. You just be homeless, living downtown on the square, talking crazy, talking to yourself.
Mm.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
He said, "Well,
World we
okay."
live in.
I
We live
mean,
in
girl, you
a
losing
different
it.
time, different world. So you just stay focused. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm so
If you gotta get off that shit and get in.
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna bounce back tomorrow. Today it's just I didn't do anything today, so I sat in the house and you know how it is. You're sitting, you're within your thoughts.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. You
I
got to
gotta
run
get out
with
the
it.
house. I should have left the house today.
Yeah, you got to
I
run
was
with
feeling
it.
kind of lazy.
You what?
I was feeling kind of lazy, so I didn't leave the house today.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
leave the house tomorrow. I'm gonna do
Okay.
something.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
She
thinking about
don't have
I
nothing
can
to
get out
do
there.
and nowhere to go.
so I haven't shopped in like almost a month. I haven't bought anything. I was going through that whole little kept trying to buy something every freaking day. So I 30 days. I haven't bought anything.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
man, that's
good
good.
for
I'm proud of
you.
you.
Yeah, I'm
You just
trying.
got,
I,
yeah,
stay,
you
I,
got to get, you got to stay focused. So what you gonna do with the headlights? What you waiting on?
I got so I was thinking about that too. So I gotta go and call him and try to make an appointment. I gotta try to make an appointment for that. I was thinking about that earlier this week. You know,
Did you
Oh,
guys
okay.
hear what she
Okay.
said? What are you going to do
uh,
about what?
I was actually
Okay.
looking and was like, let me fix this.
I couldn't catch
Let me fix
that.
this
No, that's okay.
situation.
He said, "Do you know what you're going to do about something?" And she said, "This is the part where she says something about calling a lawyer." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was talking about something about the
What you gonna do with
mortgage
the headlights?
company reaching
What you
out
waiting
to
on?
I
her.
got so I was thinking about that too. So I gotta go and call him and try to make an appointment. I gotta try to make an appointment for that. I was thinking about that earlier this week. You know,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was actually
Okay.
looking and was like, let me fix this. Let me fix
No,
this
that's okay.
situation.
Come on with it now. Come
Come
on with it now.
on.
That other shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing, trouble. That shit ain't nothing.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
That
Thick
shit,
skin. That's it. Thick skin.
is what?
I said thick skin. That's all. This is.
Yeah, that's it. Man, listen. When I was out there, I wasn't thinking about them folks. I wasn't even thinking about what about who had say something about me. I would walk around people, they didn't know who the hell I was and who I was. So
Mm-hmm.
that shit ain't nothing. Trust me, it ain't nothing. It seems like it's fun, but it ain't nothing. So it is what it is. You know, man, if you feed the whole
I mean, you could tell she's got a whole baby there. Baby's like, I mean, 6 months, seventh. I mean, there's a whole baby right there. It's like, and when you look on her channel, if you go to her channel, look up on the 19th, this is a 30-minute call. Then there was another 30-minute call. And then there was like an 8-minute call, all from. So, like, not that she spent the whole day, but it's like she spent in excess of an hour or more on the phone. You're supposed to be watching someone's baby. I'm assuming it's her grandchild. Not saying that you can't, like, she can't walk and chew gum, but I'm just like, and you're talking to this whole bum when you're supposed to be watching the baby.
world, somebody got something to say. Because they ain't here.
Oh, I had that in high school. That was the last time I had. Well, you know what? I had
And
that when I got.
and then someone who still talks about high school, it's like Keisha. It's like Keisha Kaylee. This lady is 55 years old and you're still referring. I can't even remember the last time I referred back to some high school. High school?
Shot too, because everybody same
You
thing.
know, sometimes there's some people, you know how the people who bloom really early, and high school was like the last opportunity that they did anything great or interesting. And that might be these folks. Like they were popular in high school and that's when they hit their peak and everything always goes back to high school because since high school there's nothing that's been greater. They hadn't been more known. Like they got all of the bulk of their accolades and notoriety in their teenage years and they haven't been shit since or they haven't been able to achieve that status since and it messes with their head so bad.
But it was just local, and it was the same thing. Everybody had their, story of what happened, and it was this, it was that, it was that sister, and my cousin came with a whole other story, and I was like, God, how many versions of the story do
Oh,
we?
so this is when she's talking about what we talked about today, the news story. If you hadn't seen the video from earlier, I got the news story from a publication called The Plain Dealer. It's like a Cleveland based publication that had the complete write up when she got shot. So right now she's talking about when she was in high school which she wasn't even in high school. You weren't even in high school when that happened. You were 20 something years old. So what are you talking about? According to the paper, she was like 21 or 22. So how would that even be high school? Her sister was in high school, Trisha.
Trust me, it ain't nothing. It seems like it's fun, but it ain't nothing. So it is what it is. You know, man, if you feed the whole world, somebody got something to say.
Hi, Loretta. How
Oh, I
are
had that in
you?
high school. That was the last time I had. Well, you know what? I had that when I got shot too, because everybody same thing, but it was just local, and it was the same thing. Everybody had their, story of what happened, and oh, it was this, oh, it was that, oh, it was that sister, and my cousin coming with a whole other story, and I was like, my God, how many versions of the story do we have? It was like 8 versions of a story, and none of the versions were true. And I'm sitting here like, well, all of that sounds freaking crazy. And that don't even sound like that could even be possible. And how did that even make sense? And so after like 5 years of just hearing all of that crap, I'm like, it's just time to leave and go somewhere
Okay,
else.
so
And
so basically, all that what you said that
So
you
basically,
respect. What did you say? You said I respect your opinion. So
oh yeah,
all of
from the
that.
right, from what you
Okay, so you was already prepared for war. Well, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just saying.
No, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, you was already prepared. So what you doing?
Uh-huh. I think I got down for a loop when old girl did what she did. That's what that shit was. Like, who knew? You know what I'm saying? Who knew?
Yeah, I understand. I
Who knew?
understand.
Who knew?
But
Who saw that?
well, here's the thing. They didn't have no information unless you unless you some of it. So guess what? Can't come up so bad. There you go. There you go.
Now whatsoever.
So you don't know how to important part this is.
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give it no attention. Because if I say, you know what I'm saying? She got way more popular energy in her circle. You get me? So
Right.
I'm not even gonna like speak on it.
I
Way
understand.
more popular energy on her circle. Way more. You know, and I might, but I might not. I don't know. I've never been
Hey man,
that
hey,
person.
what I'm well, you know what? Here's the thing. All I'm gonna say is just stay focused. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
Right.
say.
all I'm gonna do is stay focused. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay
there you go.
focused.
Exactly. So you on that right
Stay
there.
focused on that.
You'll be fine. You know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call
Well, who?
I'm gonna call my attorney tomorrow and find
Yeah,
out what
there
he
you go.
decided because he was supposed to let me know, which I'm taking it.
So it's like, what is she talking about here? Is she talking about what happened at Tasha K? Did she feel like she was slighted? It's like, what are you talking about? But I guess they have something going on in that tablet that he knows what's up. Um, because I'm not sure what they're talking about. They opened up talking about, I think, her coming back from Tasha K, and or maybe it was just the comments. I'm not sure. I'm very any of you guys who listen to this, I was kind of like, what the hell is she talking about? It's very the fact that they are so hyper aware that these calls like and that she's here and she came out the bushes, it kind of ruined everything because you can't really tell what's going on when they're talking like this. You know what I mean? So I don't know. She's gonna ruin it for herself because eventually, see, what's gonna happen is Sonya's main part of this whole scenario is the fact that she's on these calls. When the calls cease to be a thing, Nesto's still going to be in jail and Nesto still will be up on potentially some charges, right? So the whole criminal aspect, the whole trial, the whole all of the cast of characters that have nothing to do with Sonya, the victims, Ty the jeweler, the RV place, the damn Dodge Chargers, the security company, the stolen cars, the theft by deception, all of those things. I mean, we don't know if she has anything to do with it or not, truth be told. But as far as what we know, yeah, I mean, Sonya has to realize, sis, you're like a whole extra in this whole story. because once this story pivots to something else, like she kind of becomes almost irrelevant. You know what I mean? Because she's not going to be a mainstay as far as things even discussed other than her injecting herself into it, continually, right? So I don't know. It's she's basically ruined her opportunity because the fact that she's so unlikable, she's making herself less of a option for people to want to actually opt into her channel.
as a
Let me go
female,
look and see
because
what
you
her
can kind of
channel's
tell
doing
the
right
difference
now
between
because I
both.
hadn't even
But I
bothered
got
to
somebody else
look.
I'm gonna talk to about it and see how
She's
soon.
got like
Or I can just do
1,100
it myself because I'm making her
subscribers,
do it myself because my
and as
situation. I
far
should be
as
able to
this video
file
is
everything per se
concerned,
and be okay with that.
she's gotten
I'm
like
gonna see if I can do
1,500
it. I should be able
views.
to. It should be cut and dry. Shouldn't even be that serious of a conversation. Now I just gotta call my mortgage
Thank you,
company. They
Loretta.
sent
You're
me a
so
letter,
sweet.
so I gotta call my mortgage company about the letter they sent me.
Thank you, Loretta.
Okay.
My brother was
Yeah.
telling, he was looking at all the property in the city. He was like, property, everything's pretty much double. But
I
you know what?
just
Everything's going up because everything's about to go down.
It's just so weird. I wonder if Nesto really believes that this girl, like you have no credit, you have no cash, you're home, you're babysitting your grandkid, which of course nothing wrong with that. But I almost seem to think that she's probably living. It seems like they did some kind of communal living all of her life, which obviously when you're young, you live with your family, but apparently the young adults were living in some sort of a two-family housing situation where her sister's boyfriend were living with the baby upstairs. Then her other sister was living downstairs with other family. Who knows? Maybe they just had a two-family house and they were spread it into the two apartments. Not really sure. But for her to be with her daughter and have like a multi-generational household at the moment, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But when she's saying, I'm going to call my lawyer and talk about this, sometimes I just think she's someone who just likes to talk big, but it really doesn't mean anything because it's all lies. And because Nesto's at a point where he really needs help and he needs someone in his corner, is he just settling for crazy chick who really doesn't have half of the things she says having go on are really happening, and he only just deals with her because if he turns her away, he doesn't have anybody else. I don't know what you guys think about that. He's kind of a lost soul. Listen closely to their interaction.
It's about to
Seems
be
like two
another
peas in
reset
a
when it
pod.
comes to that
They're
because the
very
bank's going to be
much
the homeowner.
alike. Absolutely.
The
Yes. They're
landlord.
giving very
They're
much
trying to push everybody
kinship.
middle to low class out of the homes. Chase is trying to be a You have one.
The ideologies too, the paranoia, the the conspiracy theorists, the kind of the separatist type, you know, nobody likes black people, but then in the same sense of you hear them saying nobody likes black people or everyone has it out for black people, but then it's like, well, I don't really like black people that much. It's crazy. They're nuts.
Minute remaining. Chase is trying to be a landlord, massive landlord. You know, they got something up their sleeves, so it's gonna all come to light.
It's like
Probably by 2030, because that's when they got that, that 2030 plan.
I would just expect her to have, but these people are not intellectuals, so let me be quiet. I would expect some different conversation. Um, I mean, they've gone from Gabrielle Union to Sierra and Russell to Gaza to Chase, back to the internet, back to the comment section, and now the Chase has a 2030 plan to take over the cities. They want everybody renting. Okay. Well, if you pay your mortgage and you don't default on your loan, you don't have to worry about it. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to get into Shirley, those three phone calls put out last week. And we're going to talk a little bit over here That'll be over on Love Lies and Lace Fronts, and then over here we'll talk about some of the evictions and just do some addressing the comments, stuff like that. And then we'll get into that other criminal warrant maybe Thursday or Friday because the week is going fast. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a wonderful evening. And I guess that's it and that's all. I'm trying to turn off this ticker. I can't think see my thing on how to turn this thing off. Is this it? No. Okay, that was it. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good evening. Thank you. Take care. Have a good night.